Alright, hi guys. I'm in a little bit of a funk again, and I thought I would just do a skincare video because I really don't even know what to talk about on my channel anymore. Things are so gross, so disgusting, so incredibly difficult to wrap my head around, especially when it comes to the people and how people are not banding together and standing up and saying no and literally just refusing to comply with this crazy system anymore. I guess it's because people are afraid of the unknown, what's going to happen if everything just collapses, and I totally understand that, but you know, we are headed right towards the total tyranny and enslavement of humanity, and people are actually thinking that some of these political clowns are going to do anything for humanity. It's like mind-blowing. Like it's really mind-blowing. I don't know. I really have nothing to say about it right now, although I am going to be doing a video soon talking about women, endocrine issues, and the environment. So I will be talking about that a little bit. Probably my next video. I don't know. We'll see. I'm in a mood. I'm definitely in a mood. So we'll see. So I just wanted to share something with you. So when it comes to putting things on my skin, for those of you who watch my skincare videos, you know that I'm extremely picky about what I put on my skin, okay? And I'm always looking for really nice mineral powders that work as an SPF broad spectrum and also tone my ruddiness down. This time of year, when it starts getting really cold and windy, my face gets really ruddy. So I do like a little bit of mineral powder to just tone that down a little bit. So I wanted to share with you a brand that is truly one of my favorite brands. It's called Pure ANADA, and it's out of Canada. And they've been hit by the tariffs, of course, but they are operating in the United States, meaning they are shipping. They're operating and shipping to the United States. You just have to pay a little more money because of the tariffs. Yay, tariffs, right? Who pays the tariffs? We do. Trump's gonna show him, isn't he? Yeah, it's us who's paying the tariffs. It's those of us that are buying the products that are paying the tariffs. Fucking retard. And honestly, what's even more retarded is the people that fall for this crap. Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. Anyway, I really love Pure ANADA. And today I mixed two shades together. This is the Mountain Sunset. And normally I would have used the Sand, which is the next shade up. Well, it used to be called Sand. I don't know what it's called now, or maybe Sand is the new one. I don't remember. But they did recently go through a formula change and a name change. The formula is really similar though, so it's totally cool. This is the old one called Mountain Sunset. The new one, I believe, is called Wheat. And what is the soft wheat? Maybe the soft wheat is the lightest one now. I don't mean like the lightest, but like lighter than this one. It's kind of confusing, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you. I don't mean to be. But this is what I grabbed because this is just what I had. This is the Sunkissed Candaian. This is actually a neutral shade. This is not warm. This is neutral. This one is warm, and I do prefer the warm shades. You can see the difference. This one's neutral. I always like to have a couple neutral shades around in varying depths just in case somebody wants me to do their makeup. I like to at least have a little selection. I don't really keep cool shades around because most cool tone people can use neutral and be fine. So anyway, I like to have a couple around. So anyway, this is what I grabbed because I just had it. So I went in with this. It was just a little bit too dark for me. So then I went in with this and just lightened it up a little bit because it was, yeah. It was just It's the ruddiness. If it wasn't for the ruddiness, the color would have been perfect. It's just when I'm trying to cover the ruddiness, I have to go lighter. So I ended up going a little bit lighter. And I did use this brush today. I think this is the Tarte brush. I have a couple knockoffs too. So this one is the Tarte brush, but I've got a bunch of knockoffs that work just as good. To be honest, it's like the same brush, but I love the size of this. And it's just a nice kabuki, beautiful, beautiful bristles. I like this brush. I like the size of it. I like it better than, like the Cosmetics dual-ended brush. I like that brush, but the brush head is just too small for me. I don't find myself reaching for it often. I really like this better. But again, I do have some knockoffs and they're just as good. I just got one recently. I paid like $6 for it. It's literally like the same brush. Yeah, it's just, this was an older one that I had in my stash. But anyway, I wanted to share because this has great broad spectrum SPF. It's not labeled as such. Okay, but the main ingredients are titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. So you're getting a lot of protection. It's beautiful. It's really flawless. Now, the old formula is slightly different than the new formula, but I do have both formulas. I've used both formulas enough to know that they're both lovely. The older formula is a special place in my heart because I've used it for so long. The new formula is lovely too, but I do prefer the older one, but I wouldn't want to deter anyone from getting the new one. The new one is lovely. It really is. It's lovely. It's just the old formula had boron nitride in it, which, I don't know. To me, it just gave a little extra something, but again, it's subtle. Like, I've actually done a comparison side by side, and I really couldn't tell that much, just so you know. All right. So I did want to share. Again, love it. Really clean ingredients. They do use silica in their formulas, so you may get a little bit of a dry feeling initially because it's going to be absorbing the oils a little bit more. But you can always just do a spritz or make sure you lube your face up a little extra before putting it on. But just know that it really adds to the longevity of this formula. This formula lasts literally all day on my skin, like all day. Stuff is amazing. I love it. And I think even with the tariffs, it's totally worth it. It's not all that expensive. And again, the tariffs are going to make it a little bit more expensive, but I think it's worth it. I really want to support that company because I love this product. And I try to stock up whenever I can. I haven't bought any since the tariffs, unfortunately. I just don't need it. If I needed it, I would, but I don't need it. So I'm going to wait. Hopefully the tariffs will go away. But things just seem to be getting worse. So I don't know. Anyway, love this product. Love it. I think it looks amazing on my skin. It's beautiful. It's reasonably priced. It is insanely concentrated. Like, I guarantee you will overuse it the first time you use it. Like, you will overuse it. You have to be so careful. And once you dip your brush in it, you will see how pigmented it really is. It's crazy pigmented. So you have to be really careful using it. But love the product. Wanted to share. You guys know that I am extremely picky about what I put onto my face, what I put onto my skin. And I love to share with you the finds that I discover, the things that I love. Now, I just recently ordered the Merle Norman Loose Mineral Foundation. I've heard really good things about it. It's really a clean formula. It doesn't contain a bunch of stuff in it. It's very simple inner ingredients, which made me really happy. Does not contain bismuth oxychloride for those that might be sensitive. And it doesn't have preservatives. It doesn't have any added things. It's just a very simple formula. And the reviews are incredible. Like, I know that there's a lot of fake reviews out there, but the reviews were pretty impressive. And I've been on a lot of forums and I've seen people saying, that they've used a lot of different mineral powders. They've been using this, whatever. So it sounds great. But what really intrigued me the most and what makes me want to try it is the price for the amount of product that you get. So the amount of product is 18 grams. That's double. That's double what most of them are. These are about 10 grams, okay? A lot of other ones are like 8 grams, 9 grams, sometimes 7 grams. Alima Pure is 4 grams. I won't even buy that product. I just won't, on principle. Give me more than 4 grams, please. Summer, you know, again, in that 6-7 range, which is on the lower side. I just don't have respect for a company that's putting out just such a tiny bit of product and having such a huge price tag. I don't know. It just irritates me. I'd rather you raise your price and give me more product. That's just how I feel. So anyway, so the Merle Norman is 18 grams for $37. That's really cheap. And if it's as good as people say, I'm actually really excited to try it. Now, it does have sunscreen ingredients in there. It has zinc and titanium dioxide. Zinc is the second ingredient, which tells me it's probably a good amount, but there is no SPF rating. It would be broad spectrum, obviously. Zinc is broad spectrum, so I don't really know how much. And I'm just gonna assume a 15 or a 20. That's usually what I assume. When I see a product that has all of the classic minerals in there containing both titanium dioxide and zinc, I like to see the zinc before the titanium dioxide. That way I know there's a good amount of zinc in there. Doesn't mean I won't use a product where it's listed after titanium dioxide. It just means I prefer to see it listed before. So that makes me happy when I see that. And I just kind of assume that it's at least a 15. That's generally what I assume. And for the most part, I've been right about that. So we'll see. Sometimes it's way more than I expect to. Like I'll actually wear it, get caught out in the sun for hours when I didn't plan on it, and be pleasantly surprised that the coverage was as good as it was and protected me from sunburn. So all good. So I will definitely do a video and post it when I get it and when I try it. But for now, I just wanted to share this. And again, look out for my video. I'm going to be talking about endocrine disruptors, toxic environment, hormones, women. I know it's happening to men too, but I'm a woman and my circle is women, mostly women. So I have a lot more experience with women and I work with more women than men. So I just feel like I know more about women. And I just want to share some things with you guys, and hopefully you can make better choices and get your health in a little better place. Because the world's crazy. They're baiting people now into the transhuman agenda. They're baiting people into needing pharma for everything. And menopause is a great time to rope women into that system that have been kind of staying away for the most part. Like I said, the gate's open. We've arrived. And they are trying to catch as many people as they possibly can into their big pharma, big tech web of transhumanism. So keep that in mind. All right? Be a rebel. Get healthy. Love yourself. It's the best thing you'll ever do. Signing out.